Pressure.
Yeah.
So you can share.
Right now I got a problem.
Share now.
Kind
It's the Corona killer for sure.
Welcome to another episode of She Say, He Say. I'm your co-host of the show, Johnell Allen Bay, and I'm next to the Nubian Queen.
Yes. Shuntai Johnell, licensed professional counselor, media contributor,
And what else?
sex therapist.
My favorite one. I love it. Welcome to tonight's show. I'm excited. We have a live audience here. Give them a little applause. Yeah, so we got a great show tonight. You know, we have some hot topics going on, and it's been a crazy, great week.
Yes.
Listen to what I said. Crazy, great week.
It's been a great week.
But before we get started on anything, what's in your glass?
What's in your glass?
Tonight's, oh man, listen, this
we got
here,
some stuff in
well,
our glass.
we got some stuff. These are called infusions.
Oh, yes.
And lovely Shuntai put them together 10 days ago.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's organic. All this stuff
yes.
comes from the garden.
So this is my hobby. In my spare time, I like to take vodka, which I love to drink. Not excessively, but I do love to drink it. And I like to add stuff to the vodka and let it sit. So we like coming up with some different flavors. And then we have one of our assistant producers
Right.
who just shared some more stuff with us. So this is our infusion. So today we have what I call hot vodka. Hot vodka.
Hot vodka.
Hot vodka.
The infusion.
So what's
Tell-
in the hot vodka?
Okay.
We have jalapenos, which are organic and fresh from the garden.
Right.
And we have sweet and sour mix.
Yes.
And it's shaken and put over ice. Yes. That's all.
That's it.
That's it.
Let me taste this again and see what you're working
Yeah,
with again.
it's
Let's see.
infused vodka with jalapenos.
Ooh.
Gives you a little kick.
It gives you like you know that first bite on the jalapeno and then something comes in.
Yes.
It's like it takes a bite and then something comes in. I like that. I like the little
So
spice.
So our other, we have
Hey,
vodka
Robin.
2 ways. We call it vodka 2 ways.
Okay.
So
what's-
this one
right.
is infused with, we call it the fruit flavored vodka.
Okay.
And it's infused with watermelon, peaches, and what was the other? Pineapple.
Oh, okay. Let me sip this here.
And then you added a juice to it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
A mango.
He added mango.
Yeah.
Was it
Let me-
mango
let me-
peach?
Yeah. Well, let me hit it and see what
No,
I'm
that's
working
fine.
with. Let me get a reading.
So y'all know I used to sip real fast. I'm not sipping on this stuff real fast tonight.
Man.
Oh, no.
Because, you know,
I
who
think
knows
I
what
may be
might
the
come
first
out my
one to
mouth.
drop one. Huh?
5 minutes?
Yeah.
So who do we have joining us right now?
Hey,
Online.
Lisa.
Sean, James. We have Lisa, Ann, Robin.
Hey.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, what's up?
Cynthia has joined us. Who do we have on your
I
side?
got Ann Stewart. Hey, Ann, how are you?
You have Robin, as
Robin?
well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this time, please share with your friends and family. Let them know that we are online so we can get this show
hey,
started.
there go our man.
The more people
Anthony,
we have, the better
Melanie,
off.
hi.
We want to make sure that we share our message with everyone. People have relationship issues. So we want to make sure that we're able to address it, especially during this pandemic. A lot of relationships. And behind us, we have something new. We have our logo. This is our new logo. And we have our classic logo as well as the new one here. And
These are classics now. You know the classics
these are the
out
t-shirts.
here.
So
Look
we
at 'em.
have the She Say, He Say. We have them in the ladies V-neck as well as the unisex for male and female.
We got a lot of people talking about, hey, y'all, women talking about we
Face
want a
mask.
V-neck. We don't want that man cut.
Yes, face mask. So
Let me see this here.
Yeah.
Put this on. Look
yeah,
at
this
there.
is the new shirt.
Huh? Ooh. You can
And
breathe
we
in
got
and
we got
everything.
sizes for you. So
That's
don't
right.
miss
We
out.
go all the way
Up
up.
to 4X.
4X. Women and men. We go all
No,
the
we
way
didn't
up.
go to 4X for women. Oh no, in the unisex, yes, we did. Not in the V cup. We only
Right.
went up to the 2X in the V
Right.
cup.
3.
Yeah. So those are our new shirts.
They are. I'm excited about it. You know, we got the cards, but we got that event that's happening on October 16th.
Yes.
And I'm telling y'all, it's going to be off the chain.
At midnight
And
tonight.
I told y'all, when y'all was like, no, ain't no way you're going to be able to pull this off. If you are interested in leaving with somebody, those are the single folks out there, because the couples, you know what we're going to do. We're going to spice that thing all the way up.
Yes.
We know that there will probably be a lot of rooms bidded for that night. People going back to hotels and trying to...
Or home. Why not just go
No,
home?
we're going to make you go to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody, the children, or nobody, grandbabies to hear what's going to happen.
Okay, so I just wanted to add, those that order shirts before, we know who you are with the classic.
Yep.
You are also getting the new one.
Look at
You do
there.
not have to pay for it. No, you don't. So if you ordered shirts from us already and you were waiting for your stuff on back order, you get the classic and the new style.
Oh my God.
Yes, you
Unbelievable. Shuntai, you are the best.
You are the best.
No, because I
Yes.
was trying to get 10 additional to all this. I was going to knock off the price. But
No,
you
but
went
you
on
get-
and did
yes,
the deal.
Exactly.
Great. Yeah, I'm
But
so
you
excited.
can order shirts.
Yeah.
If you want shirts, you can still order shirts from us. Just inbox us that you're interested, and we will send you how you're able to order.
Now let me get back to the October
the
16th
October
event,
16th.
right?
The
We're
day
going to have
before,
some
Sweetest
ballroom
Day.
dancing. We got instructors,
Yeah.
he, right?
Yeah.
Instructors.
Yeah.
And they're going to teach men how to lead, and we're going to teach women how to be able to follow those steps.
And also, we're doing the line dancing stuff.
It's going to be the line dancing, and
hustles.
we got
have
astrology readings.
we have
We're going to do
astrology
composite
readings.
charts. We got, who else we got?
We have someone that's selling lingerie.
Oh yeah, we
Angie,
have
she'll have her
So,
lingerie out there. She's selling
I already got my
lingerie
money.
for the
I'm ready
ladies.
to spend.
And I seen what she got. She got
She
some
got some
beautiful
hot stuff.
Yes. And they're priced right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Something that's affordable but classy. And
Yolanda,
sexy.
your order is coming now. Everything was on back order, so remember you get the new stuff as well as the classic.
That's right.
So thank you for your
We
patience.
appreciate you.
We definitely appreciate you.
Definitely. And so back to the October 16th. We got something special because remember I told you about the singles because you know the couple's going to do their thing, but the singles and whoever that really wants to lead with a mate, you're going to do it guaranteed. Because we got 2 people and you women out there, we got 2 eligible bachelors that are suited, booted, and listen, both of them are 10s. And I don't even judge a man. I'm like, man, that's a good looking dude there. So you know that they got to have it on,
So
right?
when we talk
and
about
then
the
we got
eligible
some
bachelor-
women too.
Yes, so women, if you are
gonna-
interested
we gonna raffle
in
you
being
off, too.
part of our dating
Right.
scene, well,
And guess what?
you're going to win a date with someone. You
Right.
can auction. We'll have a little auction thing with a raffle, and part of the funds will go towards an event that we're doing with some schools,
Feeding the children
feeding the children, in the city of Flint.
in the city of Flint. We've got to make
And
sure
we're going to
that
provide some fresh food
Right.
for them for the week, and we're going to do it for a few weeks.
Yeah.
To make sure, because children are at home, and we want to make sure they're still eating healthy.
That's right.
Normally they get their meals when they're
At
in
school,
school,
but
but
they
if they're
won't
not
be
in
there.
school,
they can't eat.
right? So we're adopting a school. We will share with you what school in the next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm excited about what we got going. And let's get to the topics. Let's get to the nice show. Let's get to the topics.
Y'all
We got
want
some
to
hot
know?
topics.
There's some stuff here. Okay, so the first question.
Topic.
Thank you for first topic. Thank you for joining, y'all. I I will give shout outs.
Hey, Phil.
Phil, Yolanda, of course, Holly, Cynthia.
I already did something.
Yeah, Pedro.
Hey, Pedro.
Melanie, Lisa, all the way in Chicago. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Ann Stewart.
Yes, Anthony Bowling. Thanks for joining. Where's Michelle at?
That's right.
I hope she's watching with you. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
The first topic. What is the correlation between energy and compatibility between two people?
Wow.
What is the correlation between energy and compatibility between two people?
I don't know if it's necessarily a correlation. I know that there's couples who are very compatible. You know, things look good between them. They could like the same basketball team, you know, like skating, you know, going out to eat, but there might not be no sexual attraction there. And so that chemistry, if that chemistry doesn't equal, you know, the things that y'all like to do, it may be just a friend.
Yeah, I think it's still about energy.
Okay.
It's just a different type of energy. There's sexual energy.
I like that.
And then there is energy between friends, which is platonic.
Okay, yeah.
And the energy can still be good, but you could be compatible with someone, as you mentioned, but it doesn't necessarily pan out into a sexual relationship.
Right. And I always call those, you know, sisterlies. You know, sometimes you get a woman or a man, and they could just be your friend, your dog. You know, you just ain't interested, you know, like that, unless something occurs, probably. But other than that, I can't see that.
It can happen.
Yeah, definitely it can happen. But I'm just saying,
but more than likely, it doesn't happen. And I have seen friends try to make it in a relationship, but then it's just like, at the end of the day, it's like, that's my friend.
Have you ever dated a friend?
No.
Me neither.
I don't care to date a friend.
Man, I've never dated a friend.
Because the energy has always been something else in the beginning.
Quiet over there.
Yeah.
So, I guess we both felt the same way. You know? Yeah.
So somebody said, Anthony said she's where she needs to be, next to me.
Oh, okay. Good answer.
Good answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. And feel free to post your response. Next topic. He always gets on me. They're not just questions, they're topics. So, moving on to the next one, and just know you can always think about it and post your comments, and we'll get back to it. So the next topic. Can single friends of the opposite sex that are compatible but not sexually attracted to one another attempt to have a healthy and satisfying relationship? You're looking at that twice because we set these questions up. Yeah.
Okay.
You set them up.
Yeah. So, this question here is...
It's just like the first question.
What did it say? Can single friends?
Can single friends of the opposite sex that are compatible but not sexually attracted to one another attempt to have a healthy relationship?
I mean, they can try, but if you're not interested in someone like that, you know, it's hard. It's like, I don't even have a sister, but kissing your sister, right? I don't know. That's just not right.
Like I said, sometimes things can happen. Things can happen. So what does the audience think?
What do y'all say? What do
If
y'all
you're
say?
friends with somebody, can it turn into something else?
If y'all just friends, y'all shoot hoop, you know?
No? No?
Okay, no, what you say?
I mean, if it wasn't there from the get, then, I mean, if it didn't already happen,
Sounds like a no to me.
I would, you know,
No matter what
if
it
we was
turns
gonna go
into.
there, we would already went there.
Everything in life. that
What you
was
think?
Once is something now was once nothing. So whether it turns bad or good, tampering with it is changing. So yeah.
Okay. And you say?
I said it's possible.
Okay.
Okay.
What you say?
We was friends first.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I like that. I like that.
But you see some sexy, it was something that drew you to her. You thought she was sexy, right?
Or attractive.
Or
Yeah,
attractive.
But everything that we into now, it wouldn't have been right then. We had to develop along the way. She attained her identity. She was who she was doing what she doing. But when she was ready to settle down, that's the proper time. She took care of all that before me.
Okay.
So Yolanda says, I have dated a friend and it was weird. And we were no longer friends to this day. We were better as friends.
too
Yeah,
much.
you can
Yeah.
That can happen.
ruin a friendship.
Yeah, because you feel
That
awkward.
can go, really.
You,
And it
you
depends,
seen
too.
a face you ain't never seen before. It just ain't right.
Well, I think it depends on if you've seen someone and you're like, oh, they're attractive, but the timing was not right and you were just friends. Right?
But that's different because there was some energy. You just had to put it on pause for a minute, right? Because there was energy. Because
Right.
you felt them a little bit, you're like, oh, okay, but we friends. Is that possibly could have happened in the relationship with you two? We got a prime example.
No.
Y'all was friends when you seen each other. You're like, we just cool. But did you look
it
at
was
him?
attractive, right?
Huh?
It was attractive, but she was about her
See, that's
business.
the thing,
Okay,
there was
see,
some attraction.
that's
She
different.
probably seen something that wasn't ready for a guy like that. Maybe some of these guys can't handle with her occupation and your occupation. You got a strong woman. A lot of men at that time, I wasn't ready for that.
Okay.
And I would
Okay.
just slow
Okay.
her down.
Okay, so, but it's still in correlation between some energy because y'all still have potential. You just got to catch up to the potential, or she got to catch up to the potential.
I believe energy is life, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
She
it
get no
is.
energy. She get like, if she give too much energy about a guy at the end of the day, she paying too much attention to him.
Okay,
So energy is dangerous.
okay. I like
So
that.
most of our audience members
Said
online say no.
Yeah.
No. If you're
So-
friends first, it's kind of hard to shift.
Okay. Oh, what you?
Okay, so
I
someone.
disagree.
A little
Okay.
bit, okay.
Because I got a friend.
We
messed
At the
around.
end,
And we still friends and tight like glue to this day. We just friends. We brother sister type. You know, we just friends. But we indulged in that. We was friends before, and I guess at one time we was sexy around each other, and it
Okay.
never happened. So this time it happened, and after that time went in between that, but we friends to this day right now.
So how does your significant other, if you have one, or how do you think your significant other would feel if you're friends with someone that you used to bang?
Oh.
Well, a lot of women don't like that, and some are intimidated or jealous because of that. But there's no need to be. That's how there's no need to be. I can handle it.
So that's a
You
good
know.
question. If you're friends with someone and then you ventured off and had sex with them, and then it's like, oh no, this is not
Let's
doesn't
just
work
be
out. We'll
friends.
just be friends again, and then you get another mate. Do you share that information
Did I hit that?
with them?
I think you should, because at the end of the day, if you with somebody and you trust them and you love them, then you should be communicating these things. It should, because how would it really turn out if that was the case and you chose not to tell them,
Right.
and then later on down the road they find out at dinner time that hey, y'all was banging back in the day. Like that's not gonna end very well.
Right.
You just don't set yourself up for failure.
I agree with you totally. It's important from the jump. Like, look, if that's my friend, you're like, look, this is Shelly's my friend, but in 1990, I hit it, but we friends. I believe that you got to be upfront because of the fact that no one wants to be blindsided.
Exactly.
No, nobody wants to be put in a position.
How would you look at her now?
Huh?
How you gonna look at her now? Every guy she tell me is a friend now because of what she did in her past that she admitted to me, I'm gonna be skeptical.
Okay.
If it's really not, an issue, don't make it an issue. You should have a trust level where if it came up, she's intelligent and mature enough to understand that's my past. Now if you carrying on in a way that she's in your presence now, she see a problem with it.
Then it's a problem.
But
Okay.
that-
So I like that.
I would
Go ahead.
have a.
He said,
That
go ahead.
becomes a trust factor. I can deal with it. It's not a problem with me. But it's a trust. If you don't trust your mate, then if you trust your mate, then y'all gotta understand it. So you'll be able to trust their friend relationship. But if not, then it's you and you two.
Right.
Y'all got a trust factor with each other. Y'all don't trust each other.
I can say
Right.
I would have a problem with it if that friend is coming to private functions that we're having.
Okay.
I would feel uneasy.
Right.
Because I'm sure my dude would feel uneasy with another guy that I probably tapped that came into the home. He probably wouldn't feel that.
But what if they are married to someone else?
That makes a difference.
Okay,
But
so
if they're
hold on.
single-
We got some hot things were being said. Listen, Danielle Brown says, telling builds questions. And before that, Yolanda said this here. She said, hell no. If you hit that, that's a need to know shit. I need to find out. Because I won't find out later that you got hit. Shit, I ain't into that, she
I
said.
agree to that.
And said, hell to the no, I can trust my mate, but not the friend.
I mean,
everybody.
and the thing about it, and you know, it depends on how secure you are. You know,
I don't care. I'm secure, but I don't want the woman that you tapped coming into our home at no family function.
Well,
I'm just.
I understand that.
Keeping it real.
I'm keeping it real.
Right. And I wouldn't want that dude in my house.
You know, 15 minutes. You lost that.
But I'm not, you know, but I can see from a male perspective,
She only had 2
one
cents,
of the
so.
things that you know is that if you're confident about who you are and what you bring to the table, it doesn't matter about the dude. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obvious if you're in position today and he's not, then
Fuck
you
the
know what I'm saying? You
confidence.
got to be the guy.
I'm
That's how I
not
feel.
I'm not having someone that my dude fucked
Yeah.
coming into the house, hanging out and sitting and playing cards
Right.
with the person across from me. No.
Okay.
I can't fake like I want to be friends with somebody that my dude slept with.
Right. I
No.
understand. Listen,
So
and that's
he
why
could
we
be
got the
friends-
show. She say, he say.
He could be friends
Right.
with that person outside,
Yeah.
but when it comes to my home and my space where I have my peace, I'm not inviting
Right. Her
you know
over
your
here.
past pussy into my house.
There you go, y'all.
I'm sorry,
There it is.
it's not happening.
All right.
Check all this
No,
shit.
stay outside. It's like a defense thing.
Right.
No past pussy fuck is coming into my home.
She ready now,
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
That's right now. Go, go, go.
What do they say online? Anita said, no past pussy fuck. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yolanda said bullshit cause your cousin says bullshit.
No, that was me. I'm just being real with you. I'm not intimidated by that.
I'm
dude.
confident, but I'm not inviting
I
trouble
am.
into my home.
I don't-
Possible.
I mean, it's about. I'm not
Exactly.
trying to invite nothing. I'm just saying, with the situation, you know, I'm cool. You know, I'm not. I'm like. I'm just being real with you. I don't know.
Lisa said, Shuntai, let the church say, amen.
So you don't want
Danielle
any house?
said what she said. No, she didn't come
That-
into the house.
that's right.
Who knows how people may react when
Right.
they had a few drinks or a few smokes.
Yeah, she may.
I
She
don't
may,
know.
She may reveal some stuff.
Good
don't know.
segue to the next one.
Man,
Which is a great segue
Right, okay,
to the
then.
next one because I think we beat this
Yes,
one
two
to the
of
point
I
of
like this one here.
explosion. So, what's our next question? Our next question is, can a sex
No,
first
no,
re-
you're off. The
What?
next question is
Topic.
asked.
topic?
The way questions are asked,
Okay.
they're asked differently between men and women.
Okay.
So what do you say?
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
if I ask you a question, then more than likely I know the answer.
That's right. That's
So
right.
your answer better line up to what I found out. Or there may be, it could be an issue or not. I don't know. But it depends on what the question is.
Oh, don't
So if I'm asking you a question about where you've been
Uh-oh.
and you ain't been home for a while, I'm going to need to make sure that it lines up.
And see, that's different for men. We don't ask no questions what we got the answers for. If I ask you something, it's because I need the information. I ain't trying to be, it ain't no game to this here. I'm asking the question that I don't know the answer to. So there's a difference the way women gonna always ask you something that they know. Well, who did you call at 9:50? Well, 9:50. No. Guess what? She know who you called at the time, right? And then she still wants you to ask the question.
You got amnesia?
Listen, then she
Who
wants you to-
really not?
so
you
that-
spent 20 minutes talking to him.
Right. See,
Well,
then
now,
that's how they
now
do
you
it.
got amnesia and you can't remember who the fuck you talked to?
Right.
And it's like, let me think about
And that's
this.
what happened. And vice
We already
versa,
know.
if the man asks, hey, have you used your phone today? Right? He want to know the answer. He don't know. He looked at it and said, oh, hold on. What, did you use the phone at 9:50? We just don't do that. Yeah, I know you used it at 9:50. So I'm not going to ask you a question that I got the answer to. Men and women, see and communicate different when it comes to asking questions. We don't ask. We just ain't into that. Now, once you done got us to a certain level, and then you done pissed us off and on some stuff.
Why is it a piss off?
Because now I need to get. Now I'm gonna ask you some stuff I know about. See, when I'm upset, now I'm gonna ask you.
Your questions.
Now I'm gonna ask you. Why was you at that hotel?
With a different voice time.
You know, what was you doing at that hotel?
But it has to relate to the topic at hand.
I'm asking a question, but guess what? I know you was there.
But it has to relate to the topic at hand.
And so we do. We ask questions differently.
So we want to see, do men and women ask questions differently?
Yeah.
I want to hear from our audience
Yes.
and also
Yes.
people online. Do we ask questions differently?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do women just ask questions because they already have the answer, or they may not know? Who knows? They may not know.
Nah, they know.
Hold
We
on,
may not know.
Hold on. Let me stop something. Hold on. Women believe that intuition is the gospel too. They all know I got a gut feeling. Well, that gut feeling, right, could be wrong. But if she's got a gut feeling, and guess what? All the women have created an energy of it's in my gut. I know. Yeah, it is real.
Okay, so listen
Every
to
time.
this.
Am I right?
We're going to talk about this.
Look,
Okay, we're going to go back to energy.
Oh,
When you're fucking someone
Oh my God.
and you're sleeping with someone, the same person,
Yeah.
their energy becomes yours. Sexually transmitted energy. Okay? So if they're doing something wrong and you're a woman, it's like, hold up. Oh, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something is wrong.
My man,
I don't
something
know
just
what
ain't
it
right.
is,
Like they
but
twins.
something is wrong in
Right.
my bones. I feel it. You don't know what it is, but you feel it. Because you are connected with that person.
Now listen, vice versa, it goes for men. When men have sex, they connected, right? But women are so smooth that when we say, I feel something, boy, stop. You've been feeling that drink. That's all you've been doing. You smoking weed. You ain't seeing this thing like it is. They give us 99 reasons not to believe our intuition. But theirs on point, and there's some kind of solidarity to get with women about their intuition. I don't care who she is. They all agree, girl, if you feel it, that's true.
It
They
may
don't
be
take that
true.
away.
But that's why we got to ask the follow-up questions. We had an audience member spill a drink
On our
because
topic.
we are tapping in to his energy.
It is
and
okay.
we on point
It is
with
okay
something.
because he's gonna pay for that.
He got
conference.
nervous. He got nervous. It was a guy in our audience that got nervous and spilled his drink.
And he by himself.
And he,
Oh my God.
because of the topic right now about the energy. What are people saying online?
They
Let's
said,
go
you
to
on
online.
fire, girl. Please share that recipe for the Lights cocktail.
This is
Yolanda
what
said,
Denise
feel.
With the mango.
We be knowing. Listen, Anita said, we be knowing.
So Anita did say, I'm agreeing with Johnell. I'm sorry, I'm good. Hell, you can go with him or her. Janine said, yes.
Uh-oh, here go my favorite person coming in.
Cynthia said, for real.
Latoya.
And Anita's also said, only when they mad, though, who asking all them questions all them times. Janine said, yes. Melanie said, 9 times out of 10, that gut feeling is true. 9 times out of 10. It is true. Yolanda said, yes, we ask questions differently and answer questions differerly, too.
Absolutely.
And Anita also said that gut be on point. Boom. Yolanda said, we fucking
No, see, y'all
feel
only
it
feeling this
the wrong.
coochie. She said, y'all
Lisa-
only feeling this coochie.
Lisa
That's
said,
why y'all doing that.
Shuntai, you are on fire. Please share the recipe for tonight's cocktail. It's on fire. The cocktail for tonight is on fire because it's a little spicy. It
Jalapenos
is.
from the
It's
garden.
Jalapenos.
Yes.
And it's soaked in vodka
10 days.
for 10 days. And then we added the
10
sweet
nights.
and sour mix.
It was
And
the mango the one that got spilled.
but the mango one got spilled. That's okay.
Yeah.
He didn't spill the
The gut wrencher.
yes. So continue with your responses. I'm loving it.
I
Aren't you
love
loving
it.
it, Danielle?
Listen, it's on fire. But yeah, she says.
She said, "Y'all feeling this coochie?"
No, that's what she says our intuition is. The coochie.
The coochie.
No, it's deeper than that.
Deeper
now.
than that.
And that coochie is a soil. And that soil there is connected to something. And therefore, to tap into the true sensations of it can cause some things.
Yes. Yes.
I know when something's going wrong.
There is a connection that does happen. I'm going to put this back down.
Uh-oh. Here she comes.
There is a connection that happens, as this is the sex therapist speaking.
Yes.
Okay, so
This top
I'm
line,
going to
y'all.
separate this.
License.
Okay. Hoes and prostitutes do not kiss, or they're not very intimate. They do the job, get the outcome, and it's done. There's no attachments. Okay? But when you're in a relationship or you're feeling someone, there's kissing, there's intimacy, there is a connection that happens what binds you to that person. So if you have that kind of connection and you're doing that same thing with multiple people, then you have multiple connections out there.
A lot of static.
And that creates a lot of static. Yes. So you can be binded to more than one person
I have lived a
if you're
static
very
life.
intimate with them.
Not nice.
So don't let everybody come in the coochie. Don't kiss everyone. That's if you hold like. And
Melanie
that could
Hill
be
says
for
something.
men
She said,
and
yes,
women. Men
there's
and
a
women.
connection when you're having sexual with one person, and if that person's doing something different, the chemistry will be off.
You would know it. And I do say that to say that when you are connected with someone, you know when something is off.
Yeah,
You
do.
know when something is off. You may not be able to put your finger on it, but you know that something is off.
I know if
They might not be
I'm in
having
the
a
bed
good
with
day.
my woman and she get out that bed, I come up like, oh, where's she at? You know, if I feel a slight movement and she ain't there, I'm looking. I'm trying to find her because she done got up and I can feel something.
Yes.
So yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next question.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So the next question.
Topic. It's okay.
That's okay.
It is.
It's a drink.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's the drink.
It's the mango.
Yeah.
What is the next topic?
See more.
Okay, if you are married or in a relationship, I'm not just going to say married, should you have access to your mate's social media, wallet, purse, etc., etc., etc.? If you need a quick 10, should you go on your man's wallet and grab it? Is that okay? Or if you need a quick 10 for something change, should you go on your woman's purse? If you just need to
Listen,
check on
hold
something,
on,
you go on your person's social media.
Hold on, let me explain something to you. I was raised by the great Dorothy Allen, my mom,
Ah,
and my dad, King John.
you done.
And in my entire life, I've never seen my dad
Oh,
look in the purse
no.
at all.
Hand it to her.
He won't even hand it to her. Go get your purse. So that's it. But now mom can go in that wallet for some reason and she can pluck a few of those Jacksons out of there. And it's okay. So I don't know where this rule came from, but why I follow it. I don't know when it came or the origin of it. But most men that I know never look in purses.
Amen.
But for
Amen.
some reason, and I wouldn't take a 10 out of a purse. If I needed a 10, I'd say, baby, give me 10.
Can I get a 10?
Go get your purse.
I think the value.
And I think, no, you can chime in.
What you try to explain is totally different values now. Our
Yeah.
parents grew up with what they did in their lifestyles and ways of life, they were building together.
Right.
It was theirs.
Yeah,
Now you live on our terms.
right,
It's mine.
right,
You know, separation brings take this, take that.
right.
And it'd be a lifetime of building there. So it really was nothing. It was y'all individually.
Okay.
So that's
So and the social media thing, me personally, I'm not a snooper. You know, I don't look at my girl's purse. I don't look at her phone. I don't look at her social media. I don't even care about none of that stuff. If she got mail, hey, here's your mail. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm just programmed to think from my perspective, that there are certain things that's off limit. I just don't believe, me personally, I think that you need something to yourself in life. Something should belong to you. It should be sacred enough where it's not invaded at will.
That's when
And-
your
and-
shit
and
on
that's
the
what I
toilet.
look at.
That's to yourself.
Yeah, but okay.
When you take your shit,
It
that's to
is.
yourself.
My phone is my purse and my car, my personal shit.
Yeah. Now I can feel my car. I'll be bad
That's
about my car.
personal
But anyway,
stuff.
yeah.
Don't go in my wallet because I ain't going in your purse.
Right.
That's how they go. Don't go on my phone because I ain't going in your phone. And we ain't about to be Facebook friends. That's just me.
You're not gonna be Facebook friends with your woman.
Nope.
No, but see, y'all do it more.
This-
Yeah, but
okay, so
you
what-
know woman,
Yeah.
I got a personal identity out here before her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have one with her.
Right.
My social media then, for me, you gonna have
It's me.
people that's gonna judge me, have a past with me, have an opinion of me. But when I introduce me and
There
her
it is.
socially, it'll be us on there together. And those people that enjoy us and have the same problems with us, they'll be allowed to be in to enjoy that.
Damn.
Those people there that used to see my past, like I told them, I'm welcome for them to watch my future. Because that's all they're doing.
Right.
But when you want to be social with me about my life and my woman, this is us.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When you come into his life, there's gonna be chicks on there that don't like you. Off rip. You gotta deal with that. But when he presents you as his queen, his woman, your
Right.
social affairs, those people that's living that life with you, they're gonna chime in there. And that's where y'all go together.
That's what I
Don't
like.
sleep on your stuff.
What you saying? What?
I do. First of all, it's very important with any relationship with significant other, friends, family, that we have boundaries. Okay, boundaries are an important part of a relationship with anybody, anywhere, anytime. And as far as like going through somebody like a phone and stuff, like I don't believe in that. If you with somebody and you trust them and you love them, then it is what it is. Now there comes the time when there might be a certain scenario, like you were saying earlier, maybe somebody didn't come home, or, something, and a little snooping may be needed.
Appropriate.
Yes,
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, I don't think so.
Okay.
You should have your own stuff, and it's okay to have boundaries. It's
So
okay.
I do believe in appropriate snooping.
I do too.
Because your stuff is your stuff.
That's what
I
I'm
would not
saying.
go in my guy's wallet. He won't go in my purse.
But you
Even
check
my
his
sons
phone.
won't go in my purse. But phones, if you give me an inkling that I have a question or a doubt,
Give me your phone, boy.
I'm going to say, no, I'm not even going to say give me my phone, boy. I'm going to take it off the side and look at it.
Right. Yeah,
Because if I have
that's
a
true.
question about something and I don't feel like I'm getting a true answer, I will look at it. And in the past, when you go looking for dirt, I'm
You'll
just
find
making
it.
sure
You'll find it.
you will
You'll
find
find
it.
Yeah.
You will find it. If you
Hold
go
on, but
looking for
listen to
it,
this here. Listen to this
you
comment.
find it.
Hold on.
It's
But listen to this comment.
There you go. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Anita says,
Be prepared to find some dirt if you're looking. So,
hey, listen what
it
Anita
just may
says.
happen.
Anita says, and the Pink Panther come out. Hey,
Now, if I don't have no questions,
Hey,
I'm not looking.
This is what Phil
I'm
said.
not looking.
Hey, Phil said, I would never go inside a woman's purse or phone and vice versa.
God bless you.
And then Natalie says, she says, that goes back to the connection. If something doesn't feel right,
Yes.
Inspector Gadget will emerge.
Yes.
Okay.
Ladies.
And listen, and that's how they do it.
It's not like you want to do
That's
it.
listen, but that's the way
But
we
it's not-
see it.
Hold up, as well, it's not like you want to do it though. But that gut,
Get
you
control.
that gut. Remember we talked about that feeling?
Oh my God,
We need to confirm some things.
I don't want to do wrong, but I got to.
But then if we don't find it, we just put it back like we never
Right,
with it in
right.
the first place,
Right.
right? But then if we find it, it's oh my goodness.
Listen, man. I just want to give y'all this
I'm
one
just being
here.
real. I'm just
Listen,
being real.
and I appreciate it because that's why we got the show.
Right.
Because she say and he say. Those are two different perspectives of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Men, I'm just going to put y'all up in this here. If your phone or your wallet or anything is out during a shower period, you can count on there could be a Pink Panther in the room.
Hunter Ann said the new phones now unlock with his finger, making it hard. I've heard some people who when the guy is knocked out, they would take the finger
put that finger
put it on the phone and unlock the phone.
And they give him a few drinks and a passionate night, and then guess what they do? You be like, baby, you holding my hand? Here, get in. Hey,
Fort Knox.
Hey, they get in, man.
Yes.
They get in.
It's a struggle act to get mine.
Man, listen, they will call the
Facial
phone.
recognition,
See, this is what women can do. Women can call AT&T, and somehow there's a woman somewhere there. And she's like, listen, I know this is inappropriate, but I just want you to do me a favor, because my husband, my man, I dedicate everything. I need you to let me know, send it to my house, in my name. The phone reference.
It was in. So Yolanda
And
said,
they will.
Yolanda said, we don't want to do it, but you made me do it. Just wait until he falls asleep.
There it is.
Natalie
I told y'all how this
said,
goes.
Anita said, now that's a few much.
I mean, if you guys do all that, then why are you even together? I've never went through his phone.
Right,
I mean, I might have accused him of some bullshit,
Right.
but I mean, I've never gone through his phone.
right.
Yeah.
But you took me through the things, though.
Listen, it don't matter, right?
There's a
And I
trade-off.
know his
There's a-
passcode, but
But
There's
it's still a trade-off.
somewhere. There's a trade-off somewhere.
It is. It's a
You
trade-off
may-
because I'm with.
Go to the
Right,
phone.
both sides.
Or just attack him with the questions.
Hold on, we had a chime over to the.
We had a
I
time.
said I went through a phone
One
different
time.
times, and both times I was right. So, it was
So so guess what? Now don't ever let that happen. If your woman intuition is correct,
You're fucked.
hell, you out of the game. You will be on the bench forever.
You have to do that talking.
You will be
And
buying
you-
flowers,
I
kissing.
dropped the man.
And you
Forever.
cannot get angry for them looking through the phone
At
if
all.
they find the shit.
It flips then.
right.
If you've been found guilty, you cannot even say, "Hey, Pink Panther, you're right." That's it.
But
In
if
your
they
head.
don't find nothing,
Ooh, you can get
if
it.
they don't find nothing,
You can get 'em
and you
dead.
look, then it's on his.
Man,
It's on his
listen,
side.
you can. Let me tell you something, man. Just set a trap. Set a trap and win. You will see some results. Man, when you talking about eating crow, if you can get her to go like she want to and come up absent,
Serve it up.
oh man, listen, you
Women-
will live a successful life
You
for the
have
rest
to
of your
admit
life.
when you're wrong. You have to admit, you can say, hey, I had a hunch, I was feeling this type of
listen.
way, but you have to admit that you were wrong.
Listen,
I
you got to be. See, let me tell you something. You can get a back rub massage
Oh, yes.
every night when you right, and she can't say nothing. Babe, what? What? That don't make no sense.
Natalie said, if you both are on the up and up, then it shouldn't be a problem. The problem comes when you turn your phone over and off when we are together and you didn't do it before.
Oh, so you breaking tendencies.
Tendencies.
Can't break no tendencies.
I'm just jealous.
If you keep the ringer off, keep it off.
Right.
Don't turn it on and have it be on. You got to be
You shouldn't break
consistent because women
tendencies.
watch tendencies.
Women do no. People watch tendency. It doesn't have to just be women.
Well, we're in the
People watch
topic of talking
tendency.
about the relationship, and you were referring to that. That's why I
Yeah.
said women.
Cynthia said, in a relationship that I've been in, I've never had my phone locked.
I don't like that. Hey, somebody.
And
I don't believe that.
Cynthia,
Exactly.
one of our participants
I
said,
don't even know how to lock it for
Two
me,
of 'em.
so I know I ain't locked.
It's locked right now.
Cynthia,
Yeah,
somebody
you
just called you
gotta
out.
have a code.
Her shit locked down.
Hers is
My
a
phone
technology.
made
Gotta get a retina eye scanner,
That's the only reason I put it like that.
DNA test, all whole 9 yards.
Now, there's a reason why
It's
my
just
phone is locked.
that's
Right, you have
Right.
vital information.
Yes, I have vital
As a sex
information
therapist.
as a
Yes,
sex
exactly.
therapist. I don't forget people cannot violate or
Right.
get to. Yes. Yolanda said that part. Ayana Marie. Cynthia said, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Anita said, or put it in your sock. Let's go back to the beepers.
So you can call
Even
that
with the
number all
beepers,
night.
there were problems. Yes.
Oh man,
It's gonna be
yeah.
problems if it was a.
I know I had a talking beeper, so I really had problems.
Oh, you were fancy.
Yeah.
He had all kinds of beepers.
You were fancy.
It's a problem.
Okay.
So I don't
This,
care.
I think this is a
Good
great
segue.
topic.
It
I
is.
think this
I
is
thought
a great
it
topic,
was a good topic.
which is a
You gotta
segue
go in, you
into
gotta
the next
slide,
one.
slide,
So
Here it is.
this next one, okay, look at this. Some single women are more likely to test a man's faithfulness if they see he is into his woman compared to men doing the same. So let's set this up. A man is faithful to his woman, and people know it. So females are more likely to test that man to see, oh, I'm going to see if he's faithful to his woman if I do this or if I continue to do this.
Okay.
That's a true
So,
factor.
so,
Let me give you some
hold on, audience, you didn't hear this. Y'all wasn't paying attention to
I heard that.
Because I've never seen her come out the bag and put the females on.
Listen,
I
This
will
is what she
share
said.
when it's relevant.
Okay, she
I
told
have
the
heard
audience.
women say that they would try to fuck with a guy to make him turn.
Yep.
hey, that happened to me.
So are all these people that happen to them? Not all women, but some women.
No, me and my girl walking into the building, in the apartment complex, 3 females.
Uh-huh.
They spoke to me and wasn't and then didn't say nothing to my girl. My girl was right next to me. So I told her, shit, you should have said something. But they like what they saw. Shit, you should have said something. You should have checked them off the spot.
Right.
When they come and go, they spoke to me. They ain't say shit to her like she wasn't even there. So
So they were trying to get the Mundo love.
they were trying to get something. Shit, they were trying to get something.
Right. That's right.
I just shut up. I ain't say nothing.
You don't have to at that moment. All you gotta do is like a peacock. Just keep on walking. Don't say nothing.
Exactly.
Anita said they do, baby. They do.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And that is true. That it does happen.
It be your own people.
Uh-huh.
It be your own people.
But you can't forget them niggas. There's some niggas
Somebody
like
want
that
to
too.
see
It
you
is,
happy.
but
Somebody want to see you growing.
who's in my
I'm sorry.
guys,
I'm
right? Let's just you guys. Dudes, you know, there are times where we may see something and we may say, you know, hold on, the dude ain't got nothing. You know, we may do something like that, right? But now once we check and see the connection, we respect that. We gonna be, oh no, you know, we gonna respect the game and keep it moving.
That's something.
And the women, they would go way beyond.
I think it's more like just the ratchet ones.
I would say it's
Ratchet.
a character.
Now like, she got to call her ratchet.
No, it's a character.
Ratchet male, ratchet
They
female.
got-
They should respect you and what you
Right.
got.
and they should. And I think that's important, that, you
They
know.
don't.
But I agree with you. I think women are more aggressive than
There
men.
are
They
women
don't
that
care.
are out there and they will try to destroy what you have just because they see you happy and you're committed.
Right.
And they're like, and it could go the other way, but more likely, it's more than likely more women that will try to do it.
Right.
Because sometimes women can be messy.
Ooh.
Women can be messy.
What if they just, what if they don't care? They just like what they see. They just speaking out.
If
Just,
they
you
don't,
know.
if they don't,
Yeah, but you still got to respect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a way to do stuff. But to disrespect a woman with her man is a little extreme.
That's
you know what I'm
disrespect.
saying? You be like,
That's a disrespect.
just like a dude. If dude, disrespect a man with his woman, you be like, hold on,
Don't get his
man.
head
You
bust
know,
off.
you know, come on. Certain things you just don't do. You know, you got to respect boundaries and space. You know, and this is a sad fact, but a lot of people who get involved in things, it's because of the fact that somebody did something out the way they ain't had no business doing. They just
Exactly.
And as men, we got egos. You ain't gonna let that thing go. Now, when you get old like me, you just say, "Oh boy, baby, you like him? No, okay, come on." You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. You know but that's because I'm there. You know,
I gotta learn to do that.
I'm just telling you where I'm
I gotta
at,
do that.
and it's based on what I done been through.
and it's okay to have your ego stroke, and then sometimes it's okay to say, "This young thing was trying to talk to me."
I be like, look at him.
What's
Look
the
at
difference
'em.
between getting your ego stroked or being disrespectful?
Because the women who want to be disrespectful, that's their character. That's who they is. Some people might genuinely think you're an attractive man and be like, hey, I like what you wearing or what you doing. But some women are genuinely, I want to take this girl's man just because I want to see if I can do it.
They take it a little further because they may.
Shot it.
I've heard stories about women slipping a guy their number when they're with their woman. I'm in the counseling session with individuals, and you hear these stories. There are people that are disrespectful, women, and I would say men tend to do that too, but more likely it's women, and it's women that don't know no better,
Right.
and that are ratchet. And I would say ratchet because there's a respect that women give to other women.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and there's a respect men give to other men.
Right. Well,
A level of
especially
respect,
when
if
you
you know
respect what
better.
he's doing.
Right.
You know, and true gamesmanship, right? Recognize game. You know, you be like, okay, listen, I respect what y'all got going. Ain't no sense of me interfering in a program that I see my brother trying to put down. That's just, to me, the way I am. You know, that's what I look at. You know, I ain't never had nobody I know that I will say, okay, let me go at. No, that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's some things that's taboo. And I believe as men, we approach things a little bit different when it comes to that. You know, you know, we could be, you know, sometimes I'm driving on the street and I may stop and a guy and this girl, she be looking too hard, I pull on off because I don't want him to peel her head because she's looking over here. You know, I don't want to see that. So
Right.
it happens, but I respect what you're saying there.
Yeah, I know where.
And when I said I respect it because of the fact that most times you're very guarded when it comes to the women's population, but you allowed yourself to let go, and I appreciate
I'm not that much of a feminist that I'm going to be on the feminist side all the time. I will say.
I love the wording. Listen what she
females
said.
are wrong.
When she threw the feminists
I
out there,
will.
that's a whole entire different ball game.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
do that now.
Not always on the
Okay.
side of the female energy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take that, but don't put
That-
that feminist out there
I'm
because we
not
know you
always
always
on that
subscribe
side.
for them.
But I do want to share, I know we're about to end the show here
Okay.
in a moment.
Yeah.
But I do want to share when it comes to relationships, you will go through your ups and downs.
Okay.
There will be times when you question the person that you're with, their sincerity, their authenticity,
Okay.
their faithfulness to you.
Right.
And those are the times when you need to have those conversations. It is easy to not have the conversation and try to be, the Pink Panther.
Right.
I spy on your own to get the answers. But the best thing to do is to be able to have that conversation. And it's hard to have a hard conversation with someone telling them how you feel if there's an insecurity there.
Okay.
But if the relationship is healthy,
Right.
you should be able to have those conversations.
Okay.
And to say, I felt a little insecure or I felt a little uneasy because of this.
Right.
You need to bring it to the table so you're able to work on it. And if you're able to work on it and work through it, then you're able to have a stronger relationship.
I agree
at the
with that.
end.
I agree. And I think sometimes as men, we can see some stuff happening, right?
Right.
But as men, we try to say, okay, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. And men don't like to be parents. We don't like to repeat ourselves in situations. You know, this is where I am. This is what it is. And let's move past this. We don't like to get stuck. And sometimes our women, they go in reverse. They want to continue on and hashing up the things that in our mind we worked out and we moved on to. And it goes back to the old thing about, I forgive you, but I'm not going to forget. Well, every time that you don't forget, it's just like you never forgave. And so I think it's important that when we have that dialogue, that we're able to dispose of it properly
Right.
and say, let's leave this behind. We're done with this. This is what it was. Hey, I made a mistake or you made a mistake. Hey, I'm trying to move on because in actuality, no person is the same today as they was yesterday.
Right.
Encounters, events, everything that happens, it's a slight change. But just because you
Yeah.
can't see it physically doesn't mean it's not happening.
And forgiveness, you shouldn't say, I forgive you right away. Nobody should say, I forgive you right away.
Right.
Because forgiveness does not happen like this. It's a process. You can say, I need to work through this. I want to work towards forgiveness, but in this moment, I need to work through this.
Okay.
Because if you say, I forgive you, then it's like, in your mind, as a guy, you may think, okay, we ain't got through this, let's move on. We ain't moved on, we're working on this. And then that woman may be triggered and she's back to it.
Right.
That means that she really didn't forgive you in the first place.
So don't say I forgave you if you ain't ready.
No, not right away, because it is a process.
Right.
You can
And women-
always
and women
say,
process it
I need to
differently.
work through this. We need to talk through this. And women ask multiple times because they need to be comfortable with it. It needs to sit right in their soul.
Okay, yeah.
That gut thing.
Because they are soul sisters. We understand that.
It needs to sit right with that.
I
And
agree
if
with
it
that.
doesn't sit right with that, they're going to continue to ask the questions.
Okay.
So guys need to be understanding that it may not happen right away.
Okay. So this is all I say to that. I am in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I was having a problem, which you said, is when it became I instead of us working through it.
It's true.
Because it's necessary for us to work through it. When it becomes an I, then there's a problem because now you've separated the union. What y'all got going, So you always got to focus in. And I tell clients all the time, your individualism is different from what the relationship is.
But you said when you said I said it once,
Right.
and I didn't want to say it again. So you set up the individualism too.
Absolutely. And that's what we're talking about. When it's I.
But you said you had a problem with me saying it
Because
you
of
set it
fact,
up.
but that's how it's happening. Absolutely, and that's what we're alluding to. Because as soon as it becomes that way, right, and we don't respect that,
He said.
yeah. But listen.
Yeah.
The I was we're working on the situation. Now, once it's been resolved,
Right.
and one person hasn't gotten over together, it becomes individualism. That's what I was referring to. Once I came out of it, hey, we done fought, we done slept, we done prayed, we done did everything together to try to fix
You said
whatever
what
it
you-
is.
what you said.
And once we moved out of
mentioned
this
once
here,
I said
then it
it.
said, now it's a problem.
You didn't say once we worked through it. You said once I said it, it's over and done.
Okay.
You didn't say we. Once we worked through it.
But that's how we did it. We
Stuck you deep.
that was weird. What she did is she assumed that I said that, but if you listen to tape, it wasn't that. It was us.
Hey,
So, Natalie said, true, you can't get mad if I need to process.
No. we
Anita
did-
said each one has to process to be an us.
That's good.
And Yolanda said, come back, cuz.
That's it.
Come back. She need to bring you back in, cuz.
Yeah. And it's purposely. Because the fact that in order for this thing to go, we got to find that common goal. We got to find that one voice. We got to be able to define that relationship
Yes.
and figure that thing out. If
And
it's going
that
to
is why on our shirts, on the classic one, we had
One voice.
one voice.
Because this is
At
what
the end of
happens.
the day-
We communicate, right? And the communication, when you bind together,
We fry.
One voice.
it becomes one voice.
Yes.
That's it.
So we do appreciate your comments, your sharing, and your participation in the She Say, He Say, and we want to continue this.
Absolutely.
So
We
please
can't wait for you
make
guys.
sure that you participate in our social
You
events.
can't do it.
Sure.
She's not going to do it.
Purchase our shirts. If you want to purchase one of the shirts, how much are they?
These here, now, these are $20. Okay?
Yes.
But now them V-necks that these women got, they
25.
want cleavage, so those are 25. But guess what? Anybody that has purchased the throwbacks, we're going to throw one of these in with you. Now, we got the mask here for $10, and I love the shot glasses. We'll be showing you those in a minute, because I like them a shot.
And October 19th.
Yes. October 19th,
16th.
16th again.
Yes.
We are having our first social event.
Yeah,
And we will be at midnight. We'll be posting
absolutely.
how you're able to purchase those tickets. So please participate.
It's going to be $30 for single person, $50 for a couple. It's going to be nice. We got these swag bags is going to be a part of it. You're going to learn how to. DJ Deb will be on the sound.
Signature
y'all.
Chop House.
We got a
Flushing,
signature
Michigan.
drink,
Is it gonna be
food.
Friday? The
It's
16th?
going to be on a
It's going to
Friday.
be Friday.
So
16th.
come out and participate. We will post it in
Thank
the
you,
She
man.
Say He Say Facebook tonight at midnight.
Yes.
The tickets go
Y'all
on
look,
sale.
it's going down.
Yes.
We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for the support. And guess what? Once again, what you gonna
Johnell has done it again.
do? It's always Shuntai. It's She Say.
He had said some shit that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
He said some shit that made sense. So
But that's
Thank
listen.
you,
That's why it's so
Johnell.
important because listen. Until y'all figure out what we saying, do make sense to us. Then y'all gonna have a problem with us.
until next time, see you next Sunday, same place, same time. Peace.